Hello, and welcome to Theresa's Healing Corner, my corner of the internet to heal and heal others, a community to share tips, tools, and techniques so that we can more comfortably walk this world as our authentic selves. If you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Theresa. I am a psychic intuitive healer, and I move energy out of the auric field so that we can come to a more harmonious space inside our 3D bodies. Oh yes, other check-in. Energy is energy. If you find this reading on any other day than June 18th, 2024, you can still receive this healing. Energy is energy, and when it finds you, that's the right moment for it to find you. And all you need to do to claim this healing and to move this energy for yourself is when I get to the healing portion is to say your correct date and your correct age so that you can bring the shift into your quantum energy field. For those of you who have been watching, thank you so much for all those comments about the sound. I played around with it today. I think I may have solved it. I've moved my microphone closer to my mouth hole, and thank you for your patience with me. It makes me so happy because you wouldn't be telling me that if you didn't want to have a more enhanced version of the content, right? You want the content and you deserve for it to be at the most optimal level. So thank you for bearing with me. And if it's still bad, please let me know. And I'm going to keep tinkering with it. I'm not a sound engineer, but I will watch some YouTube videos and I'll figure it out. So thank you. Let's get into it. Pulling up the image of a rose and pouring in the essence of today's date, June 18th, 2024. What's going on here? So I'm seeing a pink rose with these the word ornate came through, these ornate pink petals. But there's also these like bumpy ridges, like little bumpy dots. I'm hearing braille, like braille on the outside of the petals. I'm hearing that what's being represented is we're finding our way through the dark. Finding our way through the dark to help us illuminate what needs to be brought to the present. So the bumps are representing those things in the dark. I'm hearing past traumas. And I'm hearing not necessarily brought to light, because if you don't want to remember something, you don't have to remember it to process it. It still needs to come up to be cleared. I want to get a sense of the color of this pink. I just heard rejuvenation. Yeah, and then I just saw a sewage, one of those, like a manhole, and it was wobbling, and then all this like sewage started coming up out of it. So that's what's bringing just some old traumas coming up too, but to be released so that you can feel rejuvenated. That's interesting. I would never think that I would say trauma and rejuvenation in the same sentence, but that's what's coming through in the frequency of this rose today. Taking a look at the hip. Yeah. This is bringing up defensive wounds, I'm hearing, because the hip has these sharp pokies that are like almost like a swing at the fair, but with like sharp pokies that are going around. Endless loop, I heard. So mindful of defensiveness, that bringing up trauma can obviously put you in a place of defensiveness. I heard the words, be kind to yourself. I'm seeing the image of someone like putting a blanket over their head and cuddling up in blankets and just a screen scrolling in their face. And spirit just acknowledging that, like, know that if that is how you are processing now, that is okay. However, that will shift for you. It will not always be your way of processing. And I'm just seeing that tendency or that habit get gradual and less and less. Looking at the stem of the rose, lots of thorns. There's one thorn that's like a huge spike, like a big one. I just heard that's a big one. And that's a Yahtzee. I could very much get into sorry, I'm like back and forth with spirit right now, because I could very much get into the juiciness of the thorn, right? But spirit is saying this is a mini reading, Theresa, continue on. So I'm going to continue on to the soil and the grounding. Looking at the stem of this rose, enter the soil. There's this like beefy, meaty grounding. It's just these like large coils of that rose stem, just creating like almost like tree roots, but rose, like the rose is a tree. Like it's huge, it's thick, very supported. So just know as the sewage is draining, you are supported. It gets a little weaker as it goes deeper. There is this urge for us to go even deeper with our grounding. So just set the intention when you're grounding just to go just a little bit, just be like, can push it. Can I go a little deeper? Looking up in the sky, I see the sun overhead and I'm seeing a lion in the sun. I'm hearing pride, take pride, pride rock. Some people may need to watch The Lion King just cuz, but I'm also hearing take pride in how far you've come, take pride in where you've come from, take pride in where you are now, and take pride in you, because you are the one who brought you to where you are now. And I'm getting this buzzing feeling in my nose right now. Like it's not an itching feeling like someone's coming back. It's like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to explore that one for myself. I've not. It's weird. It's interesting because I used to sing and I would get a buzzing when I was in a really good nasal or breath capacity in singing. I'd get a buzz right here, but this is a lower. Anyway, I don't know if that might be for someone. I just saw piercings, so I don't know if that might be a message for someone. Take pride in healing your past. Okay. I'm bringing this rose over, grounding it to the center of the earth. And if you're claiming this reading on any day other than June 18th, 2024, go ahead and update your current date and your current age right now. I ask for this rose to be healed 100% on today's date. Okay. Great. Okay. So the petals were like being picked apart, and spirit said, calm. I just heard calmate. There's no need to pick apart every piece of trauma. release it, and then it just dissipated. It just turned to dust and it just went down. And then this beautiful, transformative, is what I heard, white rose came in its place. Yeah. Big stuff, guys. My heart goes out to you, and big hug. Love ya. I'll see you on the next one.